Hey collectors, I'm finally back and I've got another unboxing for you today. This is from Force Lab, it's IG-11. I loved IG-11 in Mandalorian, especially in that first season. Now they made 50 of these. There's a basic version and a signed version. I just got the basic version. I didn't think it was worth getting the signed version. It was quite expensive. But I'm looking forward to getting this. I think all the busts that Force Lab have made so far have been very good. The Gamorrean bust is amazing. So I'm hoping the IG-11 bust is just as good. So let's crack him open and let's have a look. Okay, I've taken it out of the box. Now, I don't think there's going to be too much to this. I'm assuming it's just going to be one piece. Let's have a look. He does have light up features too, which I'm very excited to see. Oh no, we do have a couple of pieces. So we've got, that's the body and we've got the head. Oh, that looks cool. Look at that. How good. Oh, that looks awesome. Oh, I love that. And then that's the body. Oh, he's pretty big. Alright, so we do have a couple of pieces. I thought, oh look at that. Awesome. Alright. And then a few little pieces here as well. Oh, and a remote control for the lights. Yes. Oh, I'm excited about this. Alright, let's put them together. Okay, IG-11 is all set up. And how good does he look? Oh, that looks amazing. Yeah, I love it. We'll have a nice close look and we'll start with the base. So the base is the same as all their other busts, which is great, you know, so they're all going to match. And it's sort of that Imperial, you know, probe, droid type base that Sideshow came out with, oh God, I reckon 10, 15 years ago, maybe even longer. And it's got the nice sort of glossy nameplate on there as well, which is great. The logo with IG-11, so it all matches in nicely. And the base has got the, you know, a little bit of weathering around it as well. You can just see mainly on the edges there. But yeah, no, it looks the base looks great. So IG-11 himself is extremely weathered, as you can see. You've got you know, three types or three tones of metal, I guess. You've got the silver. You've sort of got the brass, copper tones, and then the head itself is like more of a darker grey. So some very nice applications on this piece, but we'll get in there and we'll have a look at the, you know, the textures of the metal, because it's done very well, especially with the copper colored sections there. I think it looks very nice. And you can see that's his chest there. I like the detail there with the grooves. We'll come over to this side as well, so you can see, if we look at the end, you can see the, you know, the weathering and the sort of the dirty tones that they've been able to put on the metal, which is great. So yeah, just remember, he went through a bit of a journey, didn't he? He started off as a, you know, as a killer droid, and then went to the defense of Grogu in the end. Which I loved. I think IG-11's story in this first season was fantastic. Sort of wasn't thrilled what they did with the third season, but that's okay. I think he's an awesome piece to have in your collection, and he'll definitely fit in with your villains, which is great. So yeah, the finish on it, like I said, is awesome. I love it. I think it's great. We'll come up to the head now. So a lot of pretty cool innovations with the head. I like the way it's been designed. First up, what I will say is with the light up features, it's a battery pack. So you just take the top off here, which is magnetic, And you have, I'll just sort of show you, you got a little battery pack in there. So you just pull that out. It's 3 AAAs. Very easy. So 3 AAAs. Put the lid back on. That just keeps the batteries nice and secure. And you also get a remote, so which I showed you earlier on. You get a remote, so just on off for the light up features, which is nice and easy. I love that. Just remember to change your batteries. You know, don't leave them in so they don't leak. I sort of set myself a calendar reminder. I change them every 12 months regardless, just to avoid any kind of leakage. But yeah, now the other clever piece of engineering is these all can swivel in different stages. So you've got this piece here that can swivel. So you can move that piece around, which is great. You've then got this piece here as well. So you can actually display him in multiple ways, which is great. And then the bottom itself as well sort of swivels. Which I think is fantastic. I just, you know, it's a very clever design, and you can decide, you know, how you want him displayed. Yeah, which is great. So yeah, no, very pleased to have him. I've got to get a Grogu. I don't actually have a life-size Grogu because that would look awesome. I think the last one that Hot Toys released had the bag, actually came with the bag. And I've seen this displayed with the bag around the neck with Grogu hanging out. So I'm going to try to track one of those down. It's from Hot Toys and display it with this piece. I think it's going to look amazing. So yeah, I hope you liked that review. Please drop in the comments what you think of this piece. Ask me any questions about it. But yeah, I think a great job from Force Lab. If you still want this, there's still a couple of retailers that actually have a few for sale. So you can still grab this. But yeah, if you love your Star Wars villains, definitely jump on it if you can find one. Yeah, awesome. All right, I hope you liked that review. Thanks for watching. A lot of exciting pieces coming in the next few weeks, so stay tuned. Bye for now.